Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we're gonna see.
I found a few ANZ locations near you.
Top 25 tongue twisters. Hey Google, tell me a tongue twister.
Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't fuzzy, was he? He was bare.
Hey Google,
This
one more.
thanked the other three brothers of their father's mother's brother's side.
Stop talking! Stop
How
talking!
much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? A woodchuck would chuck all the wood he could chuck if a woodchuck would chuck wood.
Stop talking! I said stop talking!
She sells seashells by the seashore. The shells she sells are surely seashells, so if she sells shells on the seashore, I'm sure she sells seashore shells.
One more I said.
I'm not the pheasant plucker, I'm the pheasant plucker's son. I'm only plucking pheasants till the pheasant plucker comes. I'm not the pheasant plucker, I'm the pheasant plucker's mate, and I'm only plucking pheasants 'cause the pheasant plucker's late. What noise annoys an oyster? An annoying noise annoys an oyster. Betty Botter bought a bit of butter, but she said, "This butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter, but a bit of better butter will make my batter better." So she bought a bit of butter better than her bitter butter, and it made her bitter batter better.
Bitter. Lots of rhyming words.
A bitter biting bitten bit a better brother bitten, and the bitter better bitten bit the bitter biter back. And the bitter bitten by the better bitten said, "I'm a bitter biter bit, alack." On mules we find 2 legs behind and 2 we find before. We stand behind before we find what those behind be for. Ed Not was shot and Sam Shot was not.
Hey Google, start that.
What would you like me to start?
Tongue twister. Hey Google, tongue twister.
If Stu choose shoes, should Stu choose the shoes he choose? Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, how many pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick? Friendly Frank flips fine flapjacks. Mr. C owned a saw, and Mr. Saw owned a seesaw. Now seesaw sawed saw's seesaw before saw see, which made saw. Had saw seen seesaw before seesawed saw's seesaw, seesaw would not have sawed saw's seesaw. So seesaw sawed saw's seesaw. But it was sad to see saw so sore just because seesaw sawed saw's seesaw.
Seesaw.
Tim the tender tinsmith threw a thin tin disc with a crisp wrist.
When the captions work, you can read it.
6 slick slim sycamore saplings. Shirley sold a surly snake. Shirley knew the snake was fake, so Shirley's conscience sure did ache. Suddenly swerving, 7 small swans swam silently southward, seeing 6 swift sailboats sailing sedately seaward.